Welcome back to the Neon Press. I am your host, Johan. Since the midweek recap, we are going to be discussing brand new topics such as Grease Monkey Games being bought by Animoca brand, Australia's NRL seals the deal on a new crypto sponsorship. We take a quick look on how you can become involved in blockchain games without actually playing them. Next, the Olympics and over 300,000 worth of digital wand used daily. And the big headline for today, Oasis forms a new partnership to form a new gaming ecosystem similar to Gala that will be offering you a zero gas fee experience. That's right, zero. So Animoca Brands, the gaming and virtual worlds focused company, said on Thursday morning that it has recently acquired Grease Monkey Games, a development studio that has produced several mobile-focused titles. Animoca is a venture capital company. Their tagline is driving digital property rights via NFTs and gaming to build the open metaverse. Animoca Brands already has games out such as Torque Drift, where you can build your car, earn sponsors, and compete on the world stage in online tandem battles to become a drift king. Or Base One, which is a space station simulator with hardcore survival and RPG mechanics. They even have WWE Undefeated. Animoca said in an email statement, the current management of Grease Monkey Games will continue to operate the company after the acquisition, working closely with Animoca Brands to align efforts relating to blockchain integration, fungible tokens, non-fungible token, play-to-earn capabilities, synergy opportunities, and product launches, particularly in connection to Animoca Brands' REVV Motorsports ecosystem. It is completely obvious that Grease Monkey Games is a motorsport-centric company, so the acquisition of it means that they are most likely going to be using it with one of their own games. I'm assuming, since the first game on their list on their website is Torque Drift, that they are going to be partnering with them to bring Torque Drift to the blockchain. Co-founder and executive chairman of Animoca Brands, Yatsu, even said, Grease Monkey Games not only adds existing titles to our catalog, but it also significantly enhances our development capabilities. Up next, we have another Australian company. Man, Australia is killing it this week. Australia's NRL, or National Rugby League, has recently signed a crypto sponsorship. They have signed a sponsorship with Swyftx. This will be the league's first official crypto sponsorship. The sponsorship will last until 2025, and it has an option to be extended for an additional year. Unfortunately, we have an undisclosed amount, but it does say that Swyftx will be supporting the NRL and NRLW games. The NRL is one of the nation's most popular sporting leagues with around 100 million views annually and 3.5 million fans tuned into last year's finals. Of course, we all know how well advertising at sporting events goes. With Coinbase's recent advert of literally just a QR code floating in the middle of the screen, it crashed the site. Australia has already received a $27 million sponsorship from Crypto.com for their Australian Football League. So Swyftx is an Australian-based exchange with over 400,000 active users. Now, with the constant future exposure to the National Rugby League on the horizon, only positive things can come to mind. Now, this is not sponsored, but this is just a recent tweet to remind everybody that there is more than one way to become involved inside of a blockchain. If you want to become involved in a blockchain game, but you don't want to actually spend the time playing it, well, of course, you can always invest in the company by staking or providing liquidity. Nexo is claiming you can get a 36% APR on your Axie Infinity coins. I would definitely do your own due diligence on this one. However, just use this news article as a reminder that there is more than one way to make money in the same ecosystem. Next up, during the Winter Olympics, China claims that $300,000 worth of digital wand was used per day. This again just shows that sporting event advertising is insanely lucrative. However, the article does raise an alarm with one statement. It says that foreign users employ hardware wallets when dealing with the product, while locals prefer software wallets. If you don't know the difference between hot and cold wallets or software and hardware wallets, then check out this video right here. So last year, the American Senators Marsha Blackburn, Roger Wicker, and Cynthia Lummis advised that the U.S. Olympic Committee to forbid any usage of the e-yuan at the Winter Olympics. The lawmakers expressed concerns over spying and espionage. Obviously, there's a long history of espionage between the two countries. Shortly after, though, the Chinese foreign minister responded, requesting that Americans abide by the spirit and not make trouble out of the financial product. The officials went further, stating that the US is unaware of what digital currency is exactly. Lastly, for today, we're going to be talking about Oasis. Oasis founding member Gabby Dyson has recently said, "Gaming is the best use case the world has ever seen for blockchain, and I believe we will see 10 million wallet interacting with blockchain games before the end of this year." Now, if you didn't see how Axie Infinity's new free-to-play model is going to change the world, then you can check out that video right here. But if you have seen it, we're going to move on since you clearly understand how Axie Infinity's free-to-play model is going to change the world based off Africa's new booming gaming market. Now, this is a Singapore-based company, and the main thing they are claiming is they are going to have a zero gas fee experience. They are building a platform similar to Gala, where they will host numerous games. However, they are saying that they will have zero gas fees. The founding team includes a host of names from top crypto and gaming firms such as Bandai Namco, Sega, Double Jump, Third Side, and Yield Guild Games. The Oasis blockchain officially launched on February 7th and has partnered initially with 21 games and Web3 tech companies to act as validators. They've also partnered with Dyson's crypto gaming guild, YGG, signed on as the first. The environmental impacts around proof of work has been around for a while. The usage of hardware and the consumption of electricity to break down algorithms to basically update a ledger has proven to be extremely caustic to the ecosystem. Oasis has taken a stance against proof of work, stating that they need to have an eco-friendly platform that takes into account the important societal and cultural considerations. They also state that Oasis is focused on improving user experience for gamers through scalability while also reducing environmental impact. They haven't been very open about any upcoming announcements or partnerships. However, their team's tie to Japan via its founders would help create, quote-unquote, a gateway to the blockchain for major Japanese IPs. The developers understand that blockchain games will be an explosive market in 2022 and onward. They are trying to be at the forefront of this by creating a platform for video games to be released on. However, since they have not been open about their partnerships or future announcements, I do not have high hopes that they will get any Japanese IPs until I see it. I'm sure there's many Japanese IPs already that want to enter the metaverse, but are unsure how. They need others to help guide them. But financial advising, especially in crypto, is expensive. On top of that, rules, regulations always change. It is not a clear-cut market. It's similar to how our judicial system was built, case by case. The more cases that come out, the more we can understand. The more we understand what we can do and what we shouldn't do. So in order to understand what is happening and what can happen, you need to stay informed. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and smash that like button. I'll see you on the blockchain, my friends.